Chapter 9. Gifts from Heaven. Adam awoke to find himself in the middle of a desolate landscape. His head was pounding. Eve lay on his left, as still as the air around him. "Eve?" he said. No response. "Eve!" he said, a little more urgently. Still nothing. He put his ear up to her mouth. No breath. She was dead. At least he thought that's what that meant. He rolled her over onto her back. If she wouldn't breathe, then he would shove his breath into her mouth hole until she'd had enough that she could do it on her own. He forced all the air in his own lungs into hers. Nothing. He did it again. Nothing. One more time. Her chest remained still. Perhaps if he pressed up and down on her chest, maybe then it would start moving. He did it once, twice, 3 times. Staying alive, staying alive. The phrase was repeating over and over in his head rhythmically. He breathed into her mouth again, compressed her chest again, alternating back and forth until success. Her open eyes focused on Adam, and she smiled. "Eve, you're alive. See, God, you're not the only one who can do it. I gave her life too." Her smile turned to worry as she got a look at the desert all around her. "Where are we?" she asked. "I don't know, but this definitely isn't Eden anymore." Incidentally, they were in Mesopotamia, otherwise known as Iraq. Oddly enough, it wasn't much different from modern-day Iraq. "I told you I didn't want to live in the desert," she shouted. "Bring me back to the garden." "I didn't do this, Eve." "Why? Why did you bring us here?" "You got to believe me, sweetie, I didn't bring us here. I don't understand where we are or how we got here." "We're going to die," she yelled. "We're going to die out here in the desert." Adam grabbed her by the shoulders. "Eve, listen to me. Calm down. You got to keep your wits. Strange things happen all the time in my life. I'm used to it by now. Everything is a new experience. This is just another new experience. I'll get through this like I've gotten through everything. We'll get through this. We'll find our way back, I'm sure of it. And if not, we must make the best of this." "Easy for you to say," said Eve. "Maybe. Life has been easy so far. Why should I expect any different going forward? You know, dear, this could be the start of something." "Watch out!" Adam shoved her out of the way, barely avoiding getting hit by a large, colourful object falling from the sky. It hit the ground with a loud whump. "What in the world is that?" asked Eve. "Looks like some type of gift." It was. A gift standing about 4 feet tall, wrapped in snowman wrapping paper, all done up with a large red bow. "Who's it from?" she asked. "There's no tag on it." Oh wait, there's a card." Open it," she said a little too enthusiastically, given their situation. "All right, I'm getting to it." Inside the envelope was a very tasteful card. On the front was a picture of a fat man in a sleigh being pulled through the air by 8 caribou. "Happy Holidays," it said, written in glittery font. He opened it up. "May your days be merry and bright," it said on the inside. A little too generic if you ask me. Handwritten on the opposite page was a note. It is from you-know-who. "He even writes in all caps," Adam said. "Sheesh." "Dear Adam and Eve, you have disobeyed me for the first and last time. I gave you free will, so I guess a little of this is on my shoulders. However, you need to know that your actions have consequences. I'm sorry if this is a very harsh punishment, but as you know, I am a very cruel and unforgiving God. For now. In thousands of years I may lighten up a little. Since you now know the difference between good and evil, it is my duty to inform you that you have disobeyed me and sinned by eating of the fruit. Your punishments will be many and great. You are to live in the desert. No more will you be able to visit the garden that I so lovingly created for you. It has now been demolished to make way for luxury condos. Adam, you will no longer be provided with free food. You will now till the land and grow vegetation by yourself. I have left you your goat, so you may eat of its flesh if you wish, and get milk, although it will be difficult to do, since Phil Collins is a male goat. Whatever milk you do squeeze from him is probably not milk, so I wouldn't drink it if I were you. Eve, your love-making session from the other night has produced a child inside of your body. In the weeks to come you will know the horrible pain that is childbirth. You are no longer pure. You know now of the difference between good and evil, and you will be forever labelled as sinners. As further consequence, every child born afterward will have sin born into them. Your children will be right little bastards. They will. Good luck with them. Inside the package is the aforementioned goat, some gardening equipment, as well as a variety of seeds to produce numerous fruits and vegetables. I left you plenty of forbidden fruit seeds, since you seem to like them so much. Take care, G. Adam said. Well, that sucks. Yeah, Eve agreed. Now look, said Adam, I won't blame anyone, but it seriously is all your fault we're here. I accept that, she said, not arguing like Adam expected. He realised that this would be one of the few times in history that this would happen, so he figured he'd better not push it by elaborating on just how badly she'd screwed them both. I'm sorry, really, I am. Listen, let's go and see if we can find a spot to make shelter, and we'll figure out what we should do from there, okay? He dried her tears with his hand as she nodded. Hold on a minute, Eve. You've got something in your ear. Ah, get it out, she screamed. Okay, I will, just calm down. Look, it's a twig. Huh, you must have gotten tangled in the bush before your fault. Fault? Did I say your fault? I meant your fall, haha. Hey, good thing you didn't land in the burning bush. You would probably still be on fire right now. What was up with that bush anyway? Always burning, never burnt. That's not how chemistry's supposed to work. Tears came in a river down her cheeks. Oh, what's wrong? He asked. You know, she said after her tears dried up and she could finally speak, I'm going to miss the weirdness. Nothing there made sense, but it was home, you know. Now we get this nowhere to live in. This plain, boring nowhere. It might be nowhere, but I would say it's anything but boring. Presents falling from the sky. We still have Phil Collins the talking goat. And I have a feeling things could be interesting around here. And don't think of it as a desert. Think of it as a beach. Now, don't just stand there. Help me unwrap this package. They unwrapped the gift together. Beneath the snowman wrapping paper was a plain cardboard box, although neither of them had seen cardboard before. Adam was already turning ideas over in his head about how he could make it. He was pretty sure that it wasn't much different from the paper plates he had made. Well, Adam said as he looked over at Eve, here goes. God hadn't bothered taping the box, which is just as well, because Adam probably would have been more occupied with the novelty of the tape than what was inside the box. God had instead folded flap over flap in the Escher style that we all know how to do when there's no tape. This was convenient for God, but not so convenient for Adam, as he was now fully occupied with the novelty of the fold. Look at this, Eve. Look at how God folded the flaps. It's like a never-ending staircase. Yeah, I'm not really sure what that is. As the world had yet to become crowded, and the concept of family had yet to be invented, there was never any need to build any other levels. Hence, no staircases. Adam, who had dreamed of staircases, tried to explain. Staircase, you know, like a ladder kinda, but different kinda. Sure, said Eve. Well, let's open this. She put her hand under one flap, and Adam stopped her. Wait, just take a second and look at this. Don't you see? You follow the flaps to the left, and they go up, 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 forever. Follow them to the right, and they go forever down. I bet if I found a perfectly round rock and put it on one of the flaps, it would just go to the right, down, forever. This is incredible. Only God could create something like this. Yeah, no. Look, said Eve, as she unfolded the flaps and refolded them over and over. Adam's eyes widened. That's magic, he said. Witch! Eve laughed. No, I'm not a witch, dude. If you look closely, you'll notice that the flaps all rise slightly even, though it looks... Yeah, okay, interrupted Adam. Hey, let's see what's inside. Inside the box was another box, and inside that one, another box. Ah, God, said Adam, ever the trickster. Good one. The third box had been partially chewed through. Phil Collins, Adam shouted excitedly. About damn time, Phil Collins said. I thought you guys were going to stand there chit-chatting all day. Thought I would starve to death in there. I was about to eat all these seeds. Yeah, let's see what we got, said Eve. Wow, look at all this, said Adam. We've got a diggy thing, a little claw thing, a thing with a pointy thing on it, another flat thing with a wobbly thing, a thing with a thing under it, and oh, look at this thing. Ooh, we got seeds. Look at all the seeds we got. Let me see. We got pumpkin seeds, pear seeds, tomato seeds. Wow, there must be hundreds of different varieties of seeds here. God hooked us up, see? He doesn't hate us. We have it made here. This is a joke, don't you get it? We have all these seeds to plant and nowhere to plant them. Just miles and miles of sand. Plants need water. Where's the water? Where the hell is anything going to grow in this? God hooked us up? No. God set us up. We're going to die out here, Adam. We'll starve to death. Nah, we'll be all right, Adam said. I don't know how you can be so positive right now. Because being negative is a waste of time. It's not productive at all. And it's not realistic. Things have a way of working themselves out for me. Always. I was feeling lonely. You appeared one day. I was tiring of the boring selection of fruits and vegetables. God showed me the way to other delicious ones. He provides. Eve laughed so hard. You idiot. What? God doesn't provide. He doesn't watch out for us. Not anymore. God abandoned us. He's gone. This box was his parting gift. There is no more God. That makes no sense, Eve. You can't get rid of God. He's there all the time, like our breath and our heartbeat, which will also leave us at some point. Oh, Eve, so full of negativity. Really, Eve asked. Really, Adam? We really should save this for when we get hungry, but here, you need it. She kicked the sand away from a fallen forbidden fruit that got sucked down into the abyss with them. I'm not really... Eat. It has nothing to do with hunger. You need to see for yourself. Well, okay. And the more he ate, the more the dumb optimistic expression left his face. The fruit was allowing the understanding to seep its way into his brain. You see, she asked. You getting it now? No, said Anna. No, it can't be. Eve, God is dead, isn't he? Yeah, he is. To us, anyway. This is it, Adam. It's just you and me and Phil Collins until we die of starvation in this awful place. Phil, say it ain't so, Phil, Adam pleaded. Phil shook his head. Listen, you know I love you, but I just can't take this, he said, and walked away. Phil, come back, Adam shouted. And Phil would come back. Even though he was 1,000 times smarter than Adam, he still needed time to process all of this. The end. Don't forget to like and subscribe and press the wee bell notification. And a huge big thank you to all my subscribers and patrons. See you next week. Bye bye.